Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Big Worm from Big Worm's Playhouse, and I'm about to break my 8-day fast. Actually, it's almost 9 days. I'm about 1 hour away from completing a 9-day fast. But you know what? I figured it's time to break it. Let's move on. I originally planned a 7-day, and by accident, because I was too busy, it turned out to be an 8-day. So I'm about 215 hours into the fast, 1 hour away from a 9-day fast. So that's enough. It's time to get back to normal and eat normal again. Today's Wednesday, March 21st, 2018, and yeah, I've been at it for a while. So let's look at what it takes to break a fast. Last time I broke a 90-hour fast, almost a 4-day fast, and I decided to break it with just eating fruit. Well, I kind of found out later through more research that eating fruit is probably not the greatest idea, especially since it's full of sugar. So far, the last two fasts I've done a 48-hour fast and I've done a 90-hour fast, and both occasions I actually got about a day and a half worth of diarrhea. Those were the side effects. Again, there was a bowl of fruit for the 90-hour fast, and the first time around the 48-hour fast, I think I had like a wrap from Subway, I want to say. So this time I did more research and I, found out even more how to properly break a fast. Let's see if it actually has a side effect. I'll let you know about that later in one of my weekly recaps. So what I've read on how to properly break a fast is to first have apple cider vinegar. A lot of times, you probably have heard about the good effects about apple cider vinegar. So it's actually a mix of different things. This is the one I'm going to try. So what it says here is to go ahead and go with 2 tablespoons or 30 milliliters of apple cider vinegar. I got Bragg's, which is often the one that's recommended all the time. So I went ahead and got 2 tablespoons, 30 milliliters of apple cider vinegar. In addition, they say to use about a half a lemon. Squeeze all the juices from a half a lemon, mix with the apple cider vinegar. So I did that, except I got a lime. I often heard the lime is better, so I went ahead and cut this in half, or another one in half, and squeezed half of that lime juice into the cup with the apple cider vinegar. It also said mix it with hot water, so I boiled the water and I put in hot water to mix it all in together. In addition to that, it also said to add a pinch of salt and a pinch of cinnamon. So I had some ground cinnamon right here, and I went ahead and added a pinch of cinnamon to the mix. And I also added a pinch of salt. It actually said sea salt, but this is the salt I had, so this is the salt I went with. I figured a pinch of salt couldn't make that big of a deal if it's not sea salt. So that's the mix I did. I mixed it all together. So that's part of breaking this fast. So here it is. Basically, hang on right here. This is a concoction that I made. Now I'm going to tell you ahead of time, I already know this is not going to taste good. Please don't think this is going to taste good. I just told you everything that was in it. Apple cider vinegar, lime, salt, cinnamon, hot water. Who in their right mind thinks that this is actually going to taste good? But I'm going to down it because apparently what this process is doing is preparing my stomach to digest again, giving it the proper digestive enzymes and getting the body kind of ready to digest normal food again. What also was recommended is not to eat meat right away, not in the first day, not in the second day, ease into it a little later. So this is the first part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and have a sip of this. We'll see how it tastes. Here I go. Well, with the cinnamon, it's not too bad. I'm glad I put the pinch of cinnamon. Might have been a little more than a pinch of cinnamon. Water's still hot. I'm tasting the lemon. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought. I mean, some people might think it's really bad, but it's not. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Let's see. Okay. Not too bad. I'm going to continue to drink that and finish it. But the next step after that, if you have that available to you, is to have a bowl of bone broth. Now, what's often recommended is kettle fire. I'm sure there's other good bone broths out there, but what I got is what was recommended in the past, which is a kettle on fire bone broth. I got the mushroom chicken because I love mushroom and I love chicken. So this is a mushroom chicken bone broth. As what it does for you also, it's very light because it's just soup basically, and it's a broth, and it has a ton of collagen. It also starts the whole digestive process. Remember, I haven't ate anything. I just drank water for 8 days, almost 9 days straight. So, you know, the broth is just going to be an easy way of easing myself and my digestive process back into normalcy. And it has a whole lot of collagen. There's a whole lot more things that adds to it that prepares you to eat regular food again. So I'm going to eat that. Here's a bone broth. Let me eat right after I drink the apple cider vinegar, just to show you what it looks like. I went ahead and heated it up, and that's kind of what it looks like. It tastes good because, you know, well, I had a finger taste of it, you know, whatever. But it tastes good and it's warm, and I can't wait to have that because today I've been kind of, you know, getting really hungry. I felt a little weak and a little faint after 8 days. So I'm going to go ahead and have that next. After that, I suggest, you know, sometimes it's either or, the bone broth or the MCT oils. And so it's recommending MCT oils. So the one I got is Nature's Way MCT oil. That's the one I've seen other people use. And on here it basically says take down like a shot of 15 milliliters. Can't be that bad. So I'm going to take that down, 15 milliliters of MCT oil, right after I finish with the bone broth. And before that, finish with the apple cider vinegar. So that's basically what I understand is how the best way to break a fast. That's how I'm going to start with. After I do this today, then I'll wait until tomorrow to have my next meal. What they often indicate is it should probably be some light, not fruit. So I'm going to just have like a cranberry salad. So I think that might be okay. Definitely, they did not suggest any meat at all whatsoever. So I'm going to hold off on the meat till maybe the next day after that, maybe say Friday evening or something like that. Since today's Wednesday, I won't eat any meat on Thursday. Maybe I'll wait till Friday evening and then kind of go from there. And I'll get to talk about it later to see if it actually gave me a case of diarrhea this time around. So that's it. This is how to properly break a fast. And on my weekly reviews, I'll discuss if this actually gave me a slight case of diarrhea or not. We'll find out. Fingers crossed. Hopefully not. Here we go. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you like this video, feel free to like the video, thumbs up and below, and don't forget to subscribe and find out how my weight loss challenge turns out. Talk to you soon. Take care.